Okie dokie.
Record. Go live. Should I just do Twitch or want me to do everything?
Just do Twitch because we know that worked.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chaotic Crusade, where the dice tell the story, and the players find every way possible to make that story as chaotic as possible. My name is Chris, not to be confused with other Chris. This is Seven Chris, and tonight I am your dungeon master for tonight's adventure. So first off, I'd like to say hello to all of you watching tonight. We appreciate you more than you can imagine. So sit back and relax, and if you're enjoying yourself, invite a friend to watch with you. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can have a free subscribe for us. So if you do, take a moment and please subscribe for more content. Next, I'd like to kind of go around the table and introduce these amazing players, starting with you, Chris.
Hello, I am Savion. I am playing the Healing Bard and other things and stuff.
Excellent. Excellent. And Sam, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Brody Elway. I am playing the Legendary Barbarian who was once gifted a gourd and now has got a brand new sword.
The gourd and the sword.
Gourd sword.
Let's see.
Should we start over?
Yeah, let's see.
Damn it!
The title of
Okay,
tonight's episode is Testing.
Yes, rhymes. Yes, thank you. Yes, Nick.
Hold on, I can edit the title straight. I know how to do things.
I don't.
Okay.
While you're doing that, we'll move on to the next person.
Indeed. Julie, do you want to introduce yourself?
I am playing Anemone tonight. She is a soul knife rogue.
You're a rogue?
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
I thought you were a
Savion, not paying
druid.
attention.
I know everyone makes that mistake.
For the longest time, I thought she was a bard, and I kept wondering why she kept sneaking around and picking locks.
Wait. Wait, you're not all bards?
Oh.
Yeah, guys, we're not all bards like we originally designed.
Look, how handy is
No.
having a barbarian come in clutch?
You know. Hi everybody,
And-
I'm Liz. I'm playing Cacophony. You lives up to her name and everything. Yay.
Excellent. Excellent introduction. Well, with that, I'm going to give a brief little recap of what happened last time. So, last time on Wild Beyond the Witchlight, Anemone the Satyr Rogue, Brody the Harengon Barbarian, Cacophony the Tiefling Bard, and Savion the Eladrin Bard were recovering after a grueling fight with the hag Bavlorna Blightstraw, during which came hints of the outside forces that were taking a direct interest in Prismere and our heroes. After scouring the hut and having a brief conversation with the enigmatic darkling Charm, Brody felt a pull towards a massive bronze frog with a black pit in its mouth. As Brody reached in and said the word Serenity, he pulled out a very rusted and chipped short sword. A little disappointed, Brody nonetheless took the item he felt contained his missing thing. That night the group made their way to the edge of Thither. Brody heard a voice in his mind as a strange being created from wild magic awakened, revealing that it was trapped in his weapon. Our heroes now awaken with the goal of reaching Thither, the land controlled by Granny Nightshade. And that is where we find you guys kind of waking up. Oh, thank you. Waking up after Brody's sword has magically transformed into its true form and released a massive thunderwave spell that basically just woke everyone up. But you all do get the benefits of a long rest, nonetheless.
Well, love them good HPs. But I was just gonna kind of look around to everyone and just like, sorry for the noise. Don't know what happened.
Oh, it's okay. I like your new sword.
Oh, it's much better looking now. I insulted Pickles earlier by calling it a rusted out piece of shit that it looked like before.
What?
All right.
And Clapper Claw's like walking around like deaf, like tapping his claw against the side of his elk skull.
Wait, can you not hear now? You heard fine with the gourd. You heard fine with the elk skull yesterday.
Mop.
Mop.
When did you get tinnitus? When did we? Oh wait, no, I just gave it. Wait, how do I not have tinnitus? I was right next to it. Maybe I'm just impervious to tinnitus. Just absorb
Cacophony
too
is,
much.
Cacophony is laying next to Savion, and she goes, "We're just gonna go back to bed, aren't we?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was time to get up and we were going to go to Thither.
Oh, is it?
It
Morning?
it
I
would be
thought it was
about
like
the
middle of the
time.
night.
Brody was the
We
last.
all benefited from a long rest, so.
Yeah, Brody was the last one. The coffee
Okay.
was supposed to be the last
Yeah,
one, but
'cause-
y'all had Brody do it instead.
Yeah, it was Oni and then Savion and then or anyway, Savion was middle watch and he decided to wake up Brody instead of whoever was
Buddy.
supposed to. Yeah. Things have happened since then.
It's like he likes her or something and wants her to get a good night's rest.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. For the three of you.
No, so it's basically you all kind of feel it would have been about that time to start getting up and packing up camp and kind of planning out your day.
Wait, is this gonna is it gonna go off every day at the net time we need to go up? Am I a walking alarm clock now that just sets off a giant thunder wave? Because that's gonna be both very handy and very annoying at the same time.
Maybe.
Well, I'm gonna hope not, because that can be a little destructive.
Oh, very. Like I said, I don't know how I didn't. I don't know how I'm not like just hearing any ringing. So, yeah. It was very weird though. Pickers, do you know what that was? And he just like puts his ear up to the sword.
Is that thing talking to you?
So
Oh yeah, and he's got like those runic prints like that are all over like his hands and forearms.
yeah. See
Okay.
if I can add those to the tabletop so everyone can see.
Yeah, or sure, throwing him in Gen Chat, I can do that too.
Yeah, so Pickles responds to you. Well, you do know I'm not physically talking to you. I'm speaking in your mind, right?
Yeah, but it feels weird. Like I feel like if I were to like be speaking to someone that wasn't in front of me, that this would be the action that I would naturally kind of take with that object that I'm thinking that the person's in next to my ear.
Well, you know what? Fair enough. So, yeah, it occasionally happens. Wild magic can erupt spontaneously and without warning, and none of us really know what sort of effect it will manifest. It could be beneficial, or in this case, it could be slightly annoying.
Yeah, I would say that was slightly annoying, but oh, interesting. Okay. And he'll kind of Yeah, so apparently I'm just like, I might randomly just make like some kind of magical effect happen now.
Uh,
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, this guy named Pickles is in the sword. And he says he's like made of like a bunch of like wild magic, and I'll just randomly will just go off with wild magic.
So, am I the only one that kind of is concerned about this being a cursed item?
It's his serenity.
Yeah, and there's no way that Blavlorna would have somehow cursed something, right? Not to make just like a giant fuck you to the person who got it back, right? So that's unhonorable. She wouldn't do that. That's right.
Right. So I'm
Well,
gonna stand over here.
Yeah, I don't think I can like really I don't know what like help you know what I'm can someone like try holding it? Or is someone who's brave enough to just try holding it, see if like you can even pick it up or like what happens? Because I don't know,
I'll
maybe
do
if I'm
it.
not hold. Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
I move
And
65 feet away.
Anemone immediately grabs the sword.
okay. It's heavy.
Let's
It's
say yeah. What's your strength score?
it's a great
Because
sword.
I kind of just drag it. It's very heavy, but. And then she puts her ear to it. Pickles, can you hear me?
You're getting me dirty.
oh oh
Oh,
oh uh oh does Pickle speak to her
Uh,
or is it?
yes.
Oh, okay.
oh, I'm sorry. I'll give you back to Brody. Pickles doesn't like that I'm getting him dirty.
No,
Come
no.
take.
Well, yeah, I'll take him back from you, and Brody will kind of like uh, take it back, and then kind of like wipe off the dirt, the mud off onto his pants. Oh, sorry about that, Piccolo's. Get you all nice and shiny up there. There you go, brand new, good as new.
Sorry, Pickles, but it was very nice to meet you. Tell him I said that.
I think do I need to tell you that, or did you hear it? Because I have a feeling you can hear it.
I did.
Yes, okay. Yeah. I think he is aware of things around. I don't think I have to tell him absolutely everything.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. To answer your thing earlier, Cacophony, no, I think I can almost guarantee that she did curse me in some kind of way.
Yep.
Because I think what Pickles told me is that she used my serenity to keep him trapped in there.
Yes.
And other than Bavlorna being a petty bitch, I don't know why she'd do that. I don't know what Pickles or an Enki is.
Um, I would say with the word inky, any one of you native to the Feywild, make me a history or arcana check.
I will do history. They're both at -1.
Come on, Chris, you can do it.
Hey.
17.
Nice. So Brody, you're vaguely familiar with the term. There we go.
Oh no, Savion.
Guess who's back? Back again.
But it's not wisdom based
Sav is
intelligence.
Tell a friend.
Um,
Well,
we love you anyway.
um, so, Brody, the the title Inky, it kind of sounds familiar, like you've heard it somewhere before, but you don't really know anything about it.
Right.
Anemone, with the 17, you've actually heard of these creatures before. They are native to the Feywild, but are extremely rare to find because they just naturally spread out, like all over the Feywilds and even rumored to other planes of existence. They are small, maybe 3 to 4 foot little hedgehog appearing creatures, and they are born out of pure wild magic, and they are natural sorcerers from the moment they are born.
I will explain this to everyone in a very as a matter of fact way.
Well, that probably. I mean, if he's trapped in the sword, that would definitely explain why random effects are just gonna start popping off around me. But
I
that's
think
not
that's
nice.
fantastic.
I mean, it's cool, it's fun, it's very flavorful.
We should
But I
find
don't.
a way to get Pickles out.
Oh no, absolutely. We need to get Pickles out. Are you kidding me? You can't have Pickles in there. It's rude. He probably wants to go explore, be on different planes, and see what kind of different magic's out there.
Ask Pickles if he wants to get out of the sword. Maybe he
Uh,
likes being a sword.
I mean, you kind of just asked him. Let's see if he responds.
Oh.
Well, I kind of would like to get out of the sword, although it's kind of neat being a sword. I mean, this isn't the first time that my body is turned into something inanimate. I mean, that's how I got my name.
Oh, you turned yourself into a. Did you turn yourself into a pickle?
Yeah, I I did. Uh,
So what was your name before that? We
I,
weren't pickles.
I didn't have a name. We're all of us are named after the first bit of magic we produce. Apparently, when I was a baby, I sneezed and turned myself and everything around me into pickles.
It's amazing. I'm a pickle mama. I'm pickle ink.
Okay, well, on that note, I'm gonna suggest that we maybe get moving.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you guys pack up the camp and head out. And you guys are guided by Clapperclaw, kind of heading towards the boundaries of Hither. And as you approach it, you can see this thick wall of fog kind of in the distance.
It's just dense fog, you said?
Very dense fog. Like you cannot see through it at all.
Is this where we're going, Clapperclaws?
Yes. Yes, I believe I can guide everyone through here. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure I can do it.
Savion, is this where your compass is pointing to us? Through this fog?
DM.
As if you pull out your compass and take a look at it right now, it is back to kind of spinning randomly. Not as crazy as it did to begin with, but it'll point north for a moment and then swing around to the south and then back to like northeast.
I like the Jack Sparrow compass.
I don't have no idea. It just spin around like crazy folk.
Alright, well, are you guys okay with just trusting Clappers then? I mean, he's the best lead we got for getting through this, and
Isn't this where that pool is that we're supposed to be looking for? Savion?
DM, is this where the pool is that we're supposed to be looking for?
I mean, yes, you were told that the Wayward Pool, it is in the land of Thither, where Granny Nightshade, or Scabatha, is in control. Uh, you weren't told exactly, like, the coordinates to reach it, but you know it's in this area.
Yep, this
Clapper,
place.
Clapper Claus, do you know where there's a place here called the Wayward Pool?
Uh, I, I don't know. I've never heard that term.
All right. Well, we'll find it one way or another, I'm sure.
Okay.
So it's a yes for trusted clappers then.
Of course, he has a very trustworthy face.
Well, I don't think we have much of a choice otherwise. I mean, none of us know where we're going, so it's either trust him or run around aimlessly.
No, I know. I'm just making sure we have full group consensus.
I think we just don't have any other choice.
Right, right.
Okay. So, as you guys approach the fog wall, Brody, your sister is going to kind of tug your arm and ask you to hang back for a moment.
Hey, I'll meet you at the wall there. I got to talk to Finn real quick.
Okay.
You know, kind of sit back with it. Sit back with it. What's going on, Finn? What's happening?
Well, I think this might be where we part ways.
What?
I wanna go home, Brody. But I know that all of you have something important to do here, and I want to help, but I don't know how much good I'll be to you.
I understand. Look, can you get back to just the normal Feywilds from here, out of prison here?
I don't know. I don't think so. At least not on my own. I thought maybe Gammy could help.
So that was actually literally about to be the next words to come out of my mouth, was to go see Gammy. Listen, you haven't been home for a while either. Things might have changed. I just hope things are relatively the same, relatively nice when you go back. When you get there, say hi to everyone for me, and that's hopefully I'll see him soon.
I will. God, they won't believe. They won't believe where we've been, where you've been, that we're both still alive.
I mean, you think after 15 years you're never gonna see a child again, but maybe we'll give them a nice surprise, eh?
I hope so. Is there anything you want me to tell Mom and Pa?
He looks like he's is about to go say something. and then stops. Like, no, just tell him that. Just tell him everything's all right everything's all right. Due middle, I guess. They'll kind of get what it means.
Aye.
Most importantly, just make sure everything's safe. You're maybe the little sister going when we left, but I have a feeling you're gonna give. I have a feeling you're gonna give Jason and Todd a bit of a run for their monies.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of catching up to do. Can't let them think that I've lost an edge, but well, careful out there, Brody, and when you're done with your business, come home. Or come find me and help me get home.
No, I'll find a way to make sure that you're home. I'll stop by. I'll try to find someone who can find a way to talk to you. If they can't, I'm hoping that they're gonna say that you're just not here and you're on a home. So, but be safe on your travels, Finn. Don't. You know what to do. You've been here longer than I have. You know how backwards, especially this place kind of has been comparatively even to home.
Yeah.
Just
You'll be safe.
be careful. That's what I'm gonna say.
Aye, you too.
He's gonna bring her in. He's gonna give her a tight hug, give her a quick kiss on the forehead. All right. Don't do nothing what I wouldn't do, which is, frankly, not a lot. But use your judgment.
She'll unwrap the blue ribbon from around her waist and kind of neatly fold it up and hand it over to you. Just bring it back.
Do you want?
It's not magical anymore. Not since breaking the deal with Bavlorna, but it's just something to remember. Your home and who's rooting for you.
He'll take his off. That is kind of tied around his arm, which is probably stained with a bit of blood at this point too, and he'll kind of do the same and swap ribbons with hers, and just in case they don't believe you, tell them you got a little bit of proof. If those at home don't believe I'm still alive anyways.
She'll nod and kind of tuck it into her waist.
And Brody will tie his off fully around his waist now. Safe travels, Finn.
Aye. She'll step back and watch as your group kind of assembles basically at this massive wall of fog here. Okay, so everyone will form a line and hold hands, or if you want to get a rope, that could work too. I'm a hand holder myself. So he claps his steel claws together.
Are we supposed to be seeing a wall of fog because we're still at the campfire?
No, I don't have a map for this location, so
I thought you said like here, as in like you were saying that we had a map. My bad.
Nope, you're good.
All right. Well, if you need someone to hold your hand, they're clappers. I'll hold your hand. I'll hold, and Annie will hold on to my other one.
Okay. And he's gonna clamp down on your hand. Give me just a strength check to see if your hand holds under the steel crushing down on it.
Oh, please. Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. Like, Clapperclaw gives a solid handshake, that is for
Oh,
sure.
that's a nice one. Yeah, you got a nice handshake there. Anyone ever tell you that?
Here, I'll just move you guys over to the world map. Let's see. For the sake of this, you guys are basically kind of here. Okay. So, everyone holding hands, doing a conga line through the mist here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
Okie dokie. 1 second. Bear with me. Okay. So, Clapperclaw leads the way, kind of guiding you through the mist, making several turns, kind of ducking underneath a hollowed out tree, um, and walking along what kind of looks like used to be like a stream bed before climbing back up. In some places, he makes turns where you had no idea there was like a little path or trail, sometimes even like a steep little, what looks like goat path leading up into the hills. And you go through here about 45 minutes of just walking through this thick fog, kind of gently being pulled along by the person in front of you, which is about how far you could see in this mist, is just kind of their outline and their hand kind of holding yours. But as you continue, the mist thins out, and it finally breaks, and you see this massive, primeval looking forest of just huge trees everywhere. There's a fragrant breeze wafting between um, the enormous trees as they're swaying in the wind, sending motes of pollen throughout the air. And there are patches of sunlight just almost kind of reflecting off the forest floor, um, just kind of reflecting back all the vibrant colors of this forest and just the melody of birdsong all around you.
Well, this is a bit different than where we came from.
It's almost a bit more hauntingly beautiful than the rest of it. Not as...
Which probably means it's going to be twice as dangerous.
Oh, more than likely. But, I mean, we've got one hag down. I'm not going to say that we're unstoppable, but we got a streak going right now. I think we can...
We
I
need
don't
to
s-
play out the streak.
Yep, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying we're not stoppable, but we got a good thing going, and
You
I feel like
don't
we're
quit while you have a streak going.
exactly.
Oh, I wasn't talking about quitting.
No, I was more just saying that I feel like we're fairly decently prepared for most things that might come at us.
Now,
No, I'm saying most. I'm not saying everything. I don't know what the fuck this. I've never been to this area, this land before. None of us have. I don't know what the
You,
fuck's gonna be here.
you good, Sam?
Yeah, I'm just following.
wow, the way you guys talk about this forest makes me really wish I wasn't colorblind.
So when you say color, what color? How colorblind are you? Do you just see in black and whites, or
Gray. Everything's
oh,
gray.
everything's just gray? Okay.
You know, you're not missing much, darling. Don't listen to us.
Kind of. If an elk skull could narrow its eyes at you.
He just kind of smiles and gives him a wink.
Brody leads over to an enemy. Don't know what she's talking about. This place is fucking beautiful.
I know. But we don't want to make Clapperclaw feel bad.
Ah, that's true. That's true.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
no, this place
bringing
is
us
honestly
here.
actually kind of shit. I don't know why they want to rule this place. It's kind of like crap.
Oh, well, you should have seen where they found me. That was a shithole.
Can you give us any advice on traveling this land, Clapperclaws?
Well, not all the trees are trees. Sometimes they're alive.
Please, God, don't tell me they talk too.
Yeah. Yeah?
Dear God. Annie, please don't talk to the trees.
I mean, they're really
I-
nice.
We'll try not to, but I make no promises. But if they talk very slowly, I will be rude.
I think
There
that might be the best we can ask for.
there are some large beasties. I ran away from one flying thing. It's had a chilling screech, but I have no idea what it was. As soon as I heard it, I just started running. It's actually how I ended up in Thither. There's a cave down here with a guy that we should go see.
Inside
I
check.
like meeting people.
Yeah, go ahead.
I also
Inside.
like meeting people.
Yeah, Anemone is like already on board.
Does anybody want to
Getting ready.
inspire me? Cough, cough. Other bard. Cough, cough.
I will give you a bardic inspiration.
Was that a 4 or 6?
8.
Oh shit. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Oh my god, Christopher.
Oh man.
It's okay. It's okay, guys. Boom.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Please
your
keep this
roles.
streak up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Preferably while I'm gone.
Alright, guys. I'm here every Saturday. Don't forget to tip your waitress.
Donate to the needy. Yeah. Clapperclaw knows a guy, and he seems
need-
like a cool guy.
We
Look,
need to start a give Chris advantage fund for when people donate.
It's not gonna. It's just gonna be another one.
No, it's just look. It's gonna be 50. It's gonna be 50 cents to give Chris advantage. And everyone's just gonna donate 50 cents, and the stream will just grow immediately just from that.
Out of pity.
Yeah, the pity bits.
We need to have a pity. We need to have a pity.
Not to be confused with the other kind of itty bit.
Just have our faces showing, so we can just have a replay cam of Chris's face whenever he gets a low roll. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry.
We'll implement a soundboard with that too. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we have an emote now for a 1.
Ah.
I could have made that up.
Anyway. So yeah, Clapperclaw knows a guy. This guy lives in a cave, and according to Clapperclaw, he seems to be a pretty cool guy. That is where he is leading you. Brody, he's still holding your hand.
Okay. Hey, Brody's just like, he wants to have his hand out. I'm just so it's not hurting right now, so.
No, it's just a firm grip with a strong tug.
All right. Brody's like
Eh.
he's kind of like following as like a parent who is like being shown being pulled by a kid who really wants to show them a toy.
Yeah.
Anemone hasn't let go of Brody's hand either, so she's dragged along. She's...
as- that's adorable. Just three children following each other.
Mm-hmm.
As they're running. So, Clappers, why does he live in a cave?
Oh, well, he told me once, but I don't get it. It's complicated. Maybe you'll get it if he explains it to you.
Do you not remember? Because maybe if I have time to think about it, I might be able to.
Something about being rich. I don't know.
He's so rich. He owns a whole cave.
Right?
Is his name?
That's pretty
It-
impressive.
Or is he just so rich that he doesn't care and he's just like, I just got all this money that I'm just gonna live poorly.
I don't know. I
Oh,
think it's his
no.
bank.
Oh no.
That's awesome. Let's go see them.
Yeah, let's go see this guy. Oh no, we may or may not be going to a dragon.
Oh, we're definitely not going to a dragon. Why would we be going to a dragon? He lives in a cave where he keeps all of his riches. That's normal person behavior. I
You
know-
assume. I've
you know-
never had money.
You know, guys, I'm gonna put this out there. In all my time playing D&D, I have not fought a dragon.
Oh.
It's
Let's
overrated.
keep that.
We're not-
Let's keep that streak going.
It's
We're not going to
overrated.
fight a dragon. We're going to go see him because he's cool, according to our new friend.
We're not going to fight a dragon. We're going to see a guy. Okay, I rolled
Yeah.
a 4. It's definitely a guy.
Yeah.
It's just a
it's not like
guy.
the dragons can polymorph or anything.
Focus.
So, yeah, Clapperclaw leads you to this cave, which is filled with veritable dragon's hordes worth of gold. And you see this old gentleman, despite the token looking like a young lady, sitting at this spinning wheel. Kind of looks like they're leaning up against it for the moment, just maybe kind of resting their eyes.
Hello. Hello.
Hello? Who's there? And you'll see Clapperclaw run up and is like, "Hi, Nib. It's me. I made it back."
Oh, oh,
Oh,
yep,
oh,
yep.
hello,
He's
young
back.
man. It sounds like you have friends.
Yeah, we helped him get his
Yeah.
head back.
His what?
His head.
As you guys get closer, you'll notice that inside this cave, this old man is wearing a blindfold, sitting in front of this spinning wheel, surrounded by mountains of gold.
Anemone. Promise me
What?
you're gonna keep your hands to yourself.
Does that mean I have to stop holding Brody's hand?
No, it means that you don't touch anything that doesn't belong to you.
I mean, I really want to.
Yeah,
But okay, for you, I promise.
Okay, thank you. And then he's like,
Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. Nib. It's very nice to meet you.
it's nice to meet all of you. Yeah, I was trying to explain what your deal was, but I don't get it. So if you could explain it, I'm gonna go look in these bushes.
Does he finally let go of Brody, or does he still drag him along?
He finally lets go of your hand,
Okay.
and he's
Okay.
like clacking his claws into the bushes.
I'm gonna sit down and start ritually casting detect magic.
Okay. Um,
His
as
clappers just keep his Zoidbergs into the bushes.
yeah, he's just clacking away at the bushes. You can kind of hear him muttering. He's like, "Good, gonna get you." Like he's trying to catch something in there. I don't
Or
know.
he's gonna let him. We're gonna let him be. We're letting him have his fun.
Yeah. So, Savion, as you're sitting down, casting detect magic, Nibble kind of pick up a little bit of gold in his hand. You see, I've led a cruel and heartless existence. All this gold you see, I earned these riches by exploiting my tenants' misery, buying up
Well, that's
condemned.
terrible.
I know, and I feel awful. I bought up condemned property and rented it out at a unreasonable rate.
Dear God, you're a slumlord.
That's, you know what? That's fair. I was, but Granny Nightshade is helping me make amends.
Hey, what?
That's,
Make amends.
yes,
How?
well, maybe I'll just show you. It's easier. He'll take some of the gold and start operating the foot pedals for this spinning wheel, and you see the gold just turn into strands of like gold silken string as he starts weaving it into something, and it looks like he's weaving like a little gold crochet tea doily that says, "I'm sorry." As he just holds it up sadly to you. And he like tosses it over into a stack of like 50 of those.
Does she like? Does she like have you like make different items into like these gold things?
Uh, yeah,
And does she give you like a set order that you have to make that you have to have completed by a certain day?
well, she just bound me to dwell in this cave forever, and turn my gold into useful items for anyone who comes and wants it. Savion, at this time, your detect magic would have gone off. What you do get from this area is all the gold around him just radiates a aura of conjuration magic.
Cool. What about him himself?
Let's see. Nib himself?
Any illusionary magic?
No. He is what he appears to be.
Oh. Alrighty then.
I'm very confused.
I will take another.
If you wanted to make amends, why would you be making stuff instead of just giving them gold?
Let's see. I'm pretty sure everyone's passive perception would beat this. Is everyone's higher than a 11 per chance?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Just at 11.
Yeah. Well, you see, I would, but they all died in squalor, and as he sees that, you start noticing some of the shadows against the back of the cave seem to start taking on various forms, like the form of a grubby little child, kind of peering over the shoulder of this man, or a woman kind of dabbing her eyes with a handkerchief, like she's sobbing. Another one of looks like maybe a coachman or like a house servant, kind of rubbing his temples. Um, and you kind of all guess that these might be, I don't know, the spirits of people he's kind of screwed over and that might have died due to severe poverty, for lack of a better word.
It's not like the four of us have been there.
It's not like that's a totally realistic situation.
Right?
Well, I am very confused. Because he seems nice. But the story he told us is horrible.
I'm more confused that he's done bad things and Granny Nightshade is punishing him for those? But isn't she supposed to be...
Maybe
You
she's an
know?
equal opportunist. And she's punishing him because he's bad, but also she punishes people when they're good.
Maybe?
She told me this was the only way to make amends for for all those poor people in Waterdeep.
Waterdeep?
That's what he said.
You're from Waterdeep.
Yes,
What's
The-
your real name?
I. It's Neb.
Do I recognize
I won't make you roll for this. You wouldn't recognize his name. If you'd like, you can give me an insight check. An insight check. An insight.
Yep, we are. I am playing inside.
Okay.
Me too.
A 22. As he says, like, my name is Nib, you kind of get the sense that, like, he's confused by the question, but more so, like, he's almost kind of disturbed by it because he's trying to think, and, like, you almost get the sense that if he did have another name, he does not remember it.
Like she took it from him.
Yeah, or he's just been here so long that, like, his memory's going.
Interesting. So
Nib-
how did you get here, Nib?
Yeah,
You happen to go to a carnival or anything?
no, no, I went to it was to a granny in Waterdeep. Where was it? I think I can't remember exactly, but she was in the city. I remember that. I remember walking in off the street and that there were kind of children playing there, but uh, everyone I had talked to said that she had a way of fixing your problems.
Yeah,
You
he's
met.
gonna kind of turn back and look at Sav and Brody and Anemone as Sav is coming back to his computer now. I'm a little concerned that these hags have been on the material plane.
The
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily put it past them to they're powerful enough creatures. I'm sure plane hopping isn't the hard thing for them to do, and or if they've got some kind of back door to it. Like, I mean, we were able to get here just by going through some weird magical mirrors at the carnival. Like, there could be me and Annie stumbled in through here while out playing one day. There's there's pockets in and out of the Feywild there's no tomorrow. Maybe not necessarily to Prismeer exactly, but Feywild is Prismeer. If I could recall correctly, is part of the Feywild.
Do I remember any granny that used to help people from when I was a kid?
Make a history check for me.
13.
I mean, you've probably heard rumors of, maybe a granny, an old, maybe herbalist who, had a penchant for fixing complicated issues or, making miraculous things happen. Um, Waterdeep's a really big city, so you probably would have heard several rumors, maybe detailing a hag in one, or a beholder in another, or some other type of mystical being hiding out in the city. You definitely would have heard rumors like that, but nothing specific.
Oh,
Although
Eh,
this does seem to lead a little more credence to some of those stories you remember.
yeah. Um, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a little unnerved by that.
And I not sure how much help I can be to you, but I'll help any way I can. I am trapped here to make useful things for people who need them. So um,
Hey, like, do we have to pay for these things, or you just giving stuff out for free?
oh no, all of this gold is has to go. It was gotten by ill deeds, and hopefully by giving it away in a noble manner, I can finally rest. I'm so tired.
Could you make us a map of this place?
I don't know if I can make a map. But here is what I can do. And let's see.
Also, I kind of gotta ask if you're trying to redeem yourself through a noble deed, and by giving away the gold in places in like forms of new things, but you're kind of being forced to do it, and you're only doing it to be redeemed. Is it then a noble thing to be doing?
Um. Uh. He's kind of holding his head like that hurt his brain a little bit. Oh,
The whole world starts to
oh
shake a
no.
little bit.
It's just another form of my avarice. And he kind of like snaps. It was like, I'm Nib. I can make you items.
He just factory resets. I do got one more question. I'm sorry. Were you blind before or after you came here?
Oh,
Were you blind
I'm
during?
I'm not blind. and he takes off the blindfold to reveal like he has fully functioning eyes. And it's just like I just don't want to see the horrible ghosts that haunt me night and day. As like all these shadow specters of the people who died of poverty are kind of looming over him. So I'm going to put this back on now because everything's terrifying. So
if you just want a way out, I have a way for you to like just get yourself out of the bottle of wine. Granted, you'll be dead, but you'll be out.
How about we refrain
Wow.
from murdering the nice people?
I'm not murdering. I'm offering a way out.
that's
It's stuck.
Brody out here advocating for Canadian healthcare.
Look, he's surrounded by ghosts that are fucking terrible to him, and he has to make all of this weird stuff. How often do you even get visitors that take all this stuff?
He kind of looks back at his pile of gold. Not enough. So here's what I can do, and I might just kind of give this to y'all above game, but so what he can do is there's a table we can roll on if you want just something random. He can also spin some of his gold into one non-magical item that is worth no more than 1,000 gold pieces. Or he can spin it into a magic item of common or uncommon rarity. I would say if you are requesting a specific common or uncommon magic item, if you could explain it like how your character would know about this item.
Now I have to do research, god damn it.
I mean, I can tell you what I want.
Yeah, if you know what you want. What do you got, Oni?
I'm double checking to make sure that it is a common or uncommon magic item first.
Yeah. Everyone pull up your DMG.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing right now, actually. I'm just like, let me see. I just got a new sword. I don't need a sword. I don't wear armor. Oh, actually though, are bracers of defense?
Is green uncommon?
What item are you looking at? Bracers of defense are not an uncommon item. That sucks.
Well, I was looking at possibly a +1 breastplate. That is considered rare. But an adamantine breastplate is considered uncommon.
Where the hell are you getting adamantine from?
This guy.
Guy,
This is-
baby.
The
Well,
Were you not paying attention?
no, I was getting cereal for my child.
So, basically, Nib can spend one non-magical item of 1,000 gold piece value or less, or he can spin his gold into a common or uncommon magical item. But for that, there's a table we could roll on, where we'll just roll and we'll see what you get. Or if there's something specific you have in mind and you have like a good justification for why he should be able to do this and why your character would know about it, I for the adamantine, I would have to say no, because I mean this is gold. He's magically spinning. Adamantine
Right.
is kind of in a way different category.
I guess my other suggestion of a +1 rapier wouldn't fly either, huh?
Let's see. Trying to pull it up. Where?
Headband of intellect make Brody smart.
Brody needs a lot more than a headband of intellect, honey.
Look, braces of defense are not uncommon, unfortunately. Which makes me upset.
I honestly don't have a preference, so I'll roll table.
Okay. Let's see. Let me get down to it.
I'll go last though. I'll let them pick what they want first.
Okay. That is fine. Some good shit on this table too.
Oh, god damn it, some of these are... Only show me shit that I have.
Looking for... So, you want a +1 scimitar, Oni?
Rapier.
Okay. Well, just any +1 weapon would be considered a uncommon magical item. So that would be possible, if that is what you want.
Let me think about it for a minute while somebody else goes first.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have to
Take-
look at everything.
Take your time. I'm here for literally all eternity.
What about a ring of mind shielding for Savion?
Ooh.
Here's a question.
Um,
Do we have an immovable rod in the party? Never mind. I want an immovable rod.
yes. The immovable rod. I'm gonna regret doing this.
Why would you think that? I was so set on studded leather armor, and then I was like, wait, actually.
The immovable rod, the most broken,
Shenanigans.
uncommon, magical item. Yeah, he'll make it for you.
Thank you.
Bag of holding is rare.
No, bag of holding's uncommon. Pretty sure. It was just at the bees.
Bag of holding is uncommon.
Yeah, I was right. Okay.
Oh.
I was right for once.
Yes,
Oh.
if you do want a bag of holding, he can make that. I will say
Okay.
that was also one of the items on the roll table. That is possible
There-
to get, so.
There is a weapon called Winter's Dark Bite, which is, fitting for our other game.
Do you want to get a ring of mind shielding for Savion, and then I'll get the bag of holding?
Nope, I want to roll on the table.
Okay.
He likes it random.
I do.
Indeed. Okay, so I have a +1 scimitar, and an immovable rod, and a bag of holding. And Savion
I
wants
was-
to roll.
I like when the dice
Wait.
decide things.
Wait, I didn't choose one.
Okay, so
Oni chose 2.
that's true. So Oni,
I,
you'd
I
have to
was
pick one
giving
of them.
options. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually feel like the bag of holding would be more useful, so I'm gonna go with the bag of holding.
Okie dokie.
Could you like make me something that would like make me like maybe a bit harder to hit, or like maybe just something, just maybe something like wraps around me and just like makes me feel like I'm just better at like like a little bit better at like most thing, like pretty much not pretty much everything, but just like, you know, just like the main things. For clarification, he's asking for a cloak of protection.
Okay. Uh, let's see. Let me pull that up. Is that uncommon?
Yes, it is. It's gives +1 to AC and all saving throws.
Nice. Yeah. He will gladly make that for you.
Awesome. I was gonna do braces of defense, but those are not uncommon. I was just trying to describe it like how we were supposed to.
I don't think there's any better description for an immovable rod than an immovable rod.
I wanted to move rod. Exactly.
Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah, DM was like, you know what? You guys also get magic items.
You're gonna need them.
We're gonna need them along with a level up.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten that yet, right?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Okay. So Nib will get to work, spinning you a beautiful cloak, Brody, that shimmers with golden threads all throughout it. Very fashionable looking as well. The magic that it is imbuing this item from the gold seems to take on whatever color you wish. So it's not just like you're wearing like a solid gold, like astronaut tinfoil.
It's Moses's Technicolor Dreamcoat.
If you'd like, that is.
That's a deep cut for anyone who knows that.
Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor
Joseph and the Amazing
Dreamcoat.
Technical Dreamcoat. Oh.
Same thing with your bag of holding and the immovable rod. It is as colorful or lacking of color as you want. Still having kind of like when the sunlight hits it, these golden threads woven throughout that shimmer. All right, and Savion, roll me a d8.
Okay. Just for the record, I would have picked a Stone of Good Luck. A D8? Oh, that was not on D&D Beyond. Hold on. Four.
Let's see. Roll one more time for me.
Okay.
So I want you to have something you can use.
4. You want to go again? I bet I know what the answer is going to be.
Would you like a stone of good luck, sir?
Nope. Nope.
No, he wants a random item.
Give me what number 4 is.
Okay. Yep. Okay. You
I rolled?
get bracers of archery.
Okay.
Ah, the wrong bracers. God damn it.
Okay. Thanks.
I feel bad.
Whatever.
Just take the stone of good luck, Savion.
I take them and I like look at them and I try them on. This feels weird, and I just hand them to Annie.
Oh, Thank you. I will take them gladly.
Yeah. So, you guys all have your magical items. Um, on the cave, you do notice, like, it looks like, on kind of a dead tree stump over here where Clapperclaw's been doing whatever the fuck he's doing with the bush. You see what looks like a wanted poster kind of tacked up.
Oh no. Bonnie will go take a look.
Brody's just like chatting up Nib the whole time while he's working to just like keep him distracted and just kind of like not knowing he's being that annoying customer.
Bonnie would like to take a look at the wanted poster.
Yeah, let's see here. I actually have this because I'm terrible about doing the handouts. Let's show that. So this is what you see nailed up here. And it says on there, reward. This little troublemaker belongs to me. Bring him home alive and unharmed, and you'll win the heart of the one you love. And that's all it says on the poster. Just that description and this person's likeness drawn on there.
She's gonna pull it down and walk over to Savion and hold it out to him. I think I may have found us an ally.
Do you know who that person is?
No, but we can keep an eye out for him.
Yeah. I rip it. Or I rip it. I take it from you and walk over to the man who spinneth gold. Who might this be?
Let's see. Oh, that's Will. Yeah. She's been having her little stooges tack up those posters all over the forest, and she's obsessed with capturing Will of the Feywild, as he's kind of nicknamed himself. Apparently, he's been helping some children escape from her home over in a place called Loom Lurch.
There you go.
He runs a gang called the Getaway Gang.
I'm sorry. Granny Nightshade has children held hostage in her home?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's not great. They work in her workshop and her toy shop.
And I believe we found the other shoe drop in there.
Like she was already like not like high up on the this person might be able to be like a decent person type thing. No, she's running an actual full-blown sweatshop. I mean, she's got children running a sweatshop. She got Nib running a sweatshop. Like, how many sweatshops does one person need?
Well, she sends these toys and creations all over the place. So I guess a big one. I don't know. I don't like it, but as you can see, there's not really much I can do besides just turn my money into something that is useful here.
Well, we very much appreciate what you've done, what you've given us.
Well, you're very welcome. If you are looking for Will, I'm sure he'd be willing to help you. Him and his getaway gang are a little further into the forest. They usually travel around with a treant named Little Oak. have something of a tree house that he's allowed them to construct on his head or shoulders. Um,
Oh,
but yeah,
um,
just tell him Nib sent you.
Okay.
walking a treehouse sounds so freaking cool. I can't wait to meet Will. Will sounds great already.
Oh, well, are we ready to get moving again then?
Yeah. Um. Are
That
we are we are we bringing clappers with us, or is we just gonna see if he wants to do his own thing here?
do you have anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm good.
Um, I might just hang out with Nib for a little while. I honestly don't want to go anywhere close to Granny's. She's scary. But if if you think I can be useful,
No, it's fine. You can stay here, hang out with Nib. Maybe he might prefer some live company over to some ghost company. And if things get too hairy, we're not too far from the mist. You can get over to Hither. Um, right? Are we? I can never remember which one we're in. Are we in? We just got
We're
to.
in Thither.
yes,
Yeah, and we just came from Hither.
yes.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Uh, by the way, Sir Talivar is still with you guys. He's been arguing with Nib for quite some time, saying is like, "No, I need you to make me a teleporting amulet. I must return to my queen." And Nib's like, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that.
Wait, Sir Talibar, why did you just go with Finn? Granny might have been able to help you get back.
But
Finn was also trying to get back to the Feywild.
wait, your sister's not here.
I know, but that's where she left to, though.
Oh, 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 shit.
It's
Well,
okay. You can hang out with us in the meantime.
well, I suppose I could tag along and help. You all have helped me. I will help you. Yes, together. We will find a way out and kill these horrible bitches.
That's
Yes.
right. Sir Talibar is going to become our Gregor. Try to get rid of him at every chance, and he just always comes back.
There he is.
All right, well, how about we get moving?
Sounds good. I like it.
Okay. So as your party gathers, you make your way off in through the forest. Let's see. And you travel on for about 4 hours. One moment. Because I'm a totally prepared DM. I totally had this map ready to go. Let's see. Okay. So you guys travel on for about 4 hours, and then come to a bit of a clearing here. And in this clearing, you all notice these massive, what look like footprints or claw marks, kind of moving off in a southeastern direction.
I'm gonna take a closer look at the tracks.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on, I'm just adding you guys to the map here real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Okie dokie. Here we go. All right. So you're examining the tracks. Are you trying to figure out like what kind of creature made them, or?
Yes, that is what I want to figure out.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
Okie dokie. $16. That's right. I'm
Okay.
proficient in survival.
Ooh, what's that?
Okay. So with a 16, what you can tell is that this whatever creature made this is enormous. The span between each print is at least 3 feet from heel to toe. So something massive created these prints. You follow them for a while, and after about 5 minutes of following the prints, they just also disappear.
God. A giant thing that can fly made these prints.
That's what? What? A griffin's not that big, is it?
Griffins 4
how do you
feet,
know
don't
what a
they?
griffin is?
What? Just there've been griffin watches every now and then.
I ain't never seen one, but okay, I trust you.
Can I tell if the creature had 2 feet or 4? Was this bipedal or
Was also,
with
was
my
it
16?
reptilian or mammal?
Well,
And
I think it was a big bird.
it could be.
With-
I would say with a 16, it's not enough to kind of whittle it down to a specific, I guess, class of creature or a specific type. You could tell that it appeared to be walking on 4 legs, so quadrupedal.
Okay. I don't think it was a bird anymore because it walked like this, and she will get on her hands and start walking like she has 4 legs to show everyone.
I mean it could have been bipedal. I get like that when I got like run really fast. I just need to start sprinting.
Why don't you all keep your eyes on the skies while we travel then?
I think you were right. Maybe it was a griffin.
Yeah, no, okay. Oh no, actually, no. The more I think about it, you know what? Those are actually Jason used to tell me about griffins that they would come down and eat little bad Harenguns that were naughty.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll protect you.
No, no. I'm not afraid of them. It's just like that's why I remember. I know what a griffin is because of fucking Jason.
Cacophony's gonna keep walking.
Okay. Let's see. All right. As you guys keep moving, leaving the giant footprints behind. It is, you guys have been walking for maybe about close to 8 hours at this point. Um, and you're kind of feeling that maybe before too long you would need to find a spot to stop. But if you guys want to press through, you could probably do so for about another 4 hours before you would like have to stop or risk exhaustion.
I'm okay with just stopping now. Get make sure everyone get
Can we just keep going until we find a good campsite?
Yeah, yeah. That shouldn't be a problem. Um, uh, and finding a good campsite in this forest is easy enough. There are massive trees that have kind of hollowed out that you could tuck your camp into. Small little caves where you can press your back against stone and be pretty dug in and secured.
I'm gonna suggest one of these caves in case there is some creature flying overhead. We'll at least have something over our heads.
Okay.
It's smart enough. I mean, I mean, best too, because I mean, I can already only see by whatever light the campfire gives, so I can't be watching the skies during night if I got watches.
Yeah, me neither.
All right, well, cave it is.
Okay. So you guys find a nice little cave that doesn't seem like it trails off into a dark abyss in the back. It looks like it was caved in, so you have a nice rock wall against your back, kind of facing out into the forest. And you guys can build a little campfire and bunk down for the night.
Okay. How do you want to do watches? Because Brody's got a +1 perception.
I'll take a watch. I'll take first watch.
I'll take second watch.
Okay.
I guess Brody will take third then. Unless Sav wants to take third, but I don't know what his perception's like.
Sav's been muted this whole time.
Okay.
I was
Sav has Devil's Sight for 120 feet.
Yes. So please have him take the watch instead of
Also,
Brody.
also, I only need 4 hours so I can take second and third.
If you want, I would love to sleep the whole night.
Okay.
I don't mind. I did want to bring one thing up before we go to sleep though. You know, early on when we first got going, you know, Brody, you was looking for your sister and all that. And I was being a bit of a asshole and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like I did a really good job of reining it in. But see, Brody, you found your sister and your sister's okay. And I feel like ever since then, you've kind of like really loosened up on like, we need to go, we need to move, we got stuff to do because your sister's fine. But I think you forgot, like, my sister's still out there. And I just feel like we've gotten really distracted the last, I don't know, 2-3 days or so. And I just want to remind everyone that, other people's got family at stake. So, as much as I love talking to everybody that comes through and saying hello and having full on conversations, at the same time, I'd like to kind of get a move on and find my sister if that's all right with y'all.
I really want to find this pool too and see if we can find some information about where our family is.
I just feel like Brody, you've given up that sense of urgency of getting things done ever since you found out it was okay, and that's great. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad your sister's good, but I don't know that mine is, and so that's kind of why I've been so quiet lately, is because I don't want to speak up and say nothing, because I told you guys I'd be better about being an asshole, but
So you want us to not talk to people?
no, we just don't need to talk to everybody that's, if it's not prudent, and
Who did we talk to that wasn't prudent after this? After we killed Bavlorna, who did we talk to that wasn't pertinent? Or I understand that I'm being a bit lofty, and I'm sorry that I'm not in such a rush that I've gotten my serenity back or anything, but we're not. We may not see Nib as pertinent or anything, but we got some good stuff from him. He gave us a little bit to know about Will. Like, we're gonna have to talk to people and have conversations about what they know, to be well informed about what we're trying to fucking do here.
Well, I understand. Look, all I'm saying is I feel like if your sister was the one that was still missing, you'd have a little bit more of a sense of urgency. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm saying too that I'm dealing with having serenity back, and I'm not having to be at a fucking 11 all the time. And I'm sorry for that, and I'll try to curb it, but that is also what I was dealing with too. I haven't had that for 16 years, and I get it. I'm not upset.
I'm glad you got your sister back, and I'm glad you got your serenity back. Just keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, I think it's time for us to go to bed, and we will get going in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first watch?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
17.
Nice. Is there anything you're doing while you're on watch, or you just keeping on lookout?
She'll kind of stay on lookout and kind of play with her locket a little bit. Concerned. Over everything that happened. And before she goes to wake Savion up for the evening, she will say her nightly prayers to Coralon.
Okay. With that perception check, everything seems quiet. The woods, even at night, are very beautiful, lit up by thousands of fireflies just kind of fluttering around. Some bioluminescent mushrooms glowing at the base of massive tree trunks. Little nighttime critters kind of scurrying here and there. waking up for what is their morning. But your watch goes without any kind of hitch, and it is time for you to wake up Savion.
Cacophony will flip into the tent and real gently just reach out and touch him from his trance.
My turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Alright.
You okay?
Yeah, I just...
I know, I feel it.
It's hard, you know? Watching... It's just hard.
I know, the more I find out, the more worried I'm getting.
Yeah. You know, I feel like Brody got his sister, and I just got this pit in my stomach like that's not gonna be me. And it just makes me mad. And it's not his fault, and I probably took it out on him, and it is what it is, but I just want my sister to be alright.
Yeah. I can understand that feeling completely right now. I feel like every time we turn around, we get a question answered and it just gets replaced by 10 more.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, and I'll pull out the divine shard. Here. Take this. It's from the hag.
Isn't this that thing she was using to cast spells from?
Mm-hmm.
Ani will take it.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's real pretty. And you're real pretty, so I thought maybe y'all should be together.
Isn't it? It's a necklace, right, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Does it look anything like her locket?
It looks very similar to your locket.
Hey, look at this. And she'll kind of hold them up side by side.
Oh. Well, I hadn't even put two and two together. I just thought, you know, it looked good on you, that's all. Well, here, why don't you take this? I'm gonna go take watch.
Okay. I'll see you in the morning.
Unless we die by a horrible death.
Let's try not to do that. I'd kind of like to see this thing through.
Alright. In the morning.
See you in the morning. Company's gonna lay in the tent for a few minutes and try to like turn the two necklaces around and see if they fit together at all.
They don't seem to fit together when you attempt to see if they came from the same piece. It looks like this piece of jewelry that you guys got from Bavlorna is independent of your particular necklace.
Well, I guess she will just hold on to it for right now. What's it called again?
It's listed as divine shard.
Okay.
It's a wondrous item. I will take my watch.
Okay. And you're taking...
this cave entrance, is it like ground level, or are we up like can I just like sit at the edge and my feet dangle because we're overlooking something?
It's at ground level.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll just sit right out. I'll go right out to right to the outside of it and kind of
Okay.
just sit on a log or something.
All right, and you're taking second and third watch.
I am.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check for second watch.
Oh, guys, here we go. Oh, it was a 3 for the longest time. 20.
Nice. With a 20, your eyes are peeled to the forest, seeming to notice almost everything. And then something catches your eye. Something seemingly flying through the air in the far distance. And you just hear this very odd, very strange, almost kind of shriek. It's like a mix of a shriek and a roar coming from the distance, from what you assume is whatever this flying creature is. And it seems to be flying closer, like in y'all's direction.
All right, I will tuck back into the cave, maybe 3 feet or so, just so I'm not seen from above.
Mm-hmm.
Use my mage hand to rustle the grass up so there's no prints or anything from where I was. Wait, I have mage hand, right? Yes, I do. Okay, I do that.
Okay. Yeah. So you just, you know, remove all traces of your presence from the front of the cave entrance and just kind of wait this creature out. And you do see it kind of circles around, maybe in like a 1 or 2 mile radius of the forest that you guys are in, before letting off another very strange and kind of chilling sounding screech, and flying off again.
Okay. With it flying off, I'll come back out. Take a seat.
Okay. That is all you see for the second watch. Go ahead and make your perception check on your third watch.
17.
Really good. With the 17, you notice like something kick up a little bit of leaves over here. And just for the sake of this, I'm going to say, like, you guys have your tents.
Oh, we were in a cave.
This. I forgot where I put you guys. Anyway. So, scratch that. You see something kick up some leaves, kind of like over in this area, maybe.
Okay.
Kind of a little bit more in front of the cave.
How far out?
About 10 feet out from your position.
Okay. Pretty close. I'll send my mage hand out since it's within 10 feet and just start like pushing brush aside, see if it's a creature or not.
As you send your mage hand out, you just kind of brush the leaves, but it doesn't seem like there's anything there.
And nothing's moving with the hand moving stuff around? Like our little rabbit getting scared or something?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
Seems quiet.
I'll keep my eye on that spot, but I'll leave it be.
Okay. And while you're watching that spot, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Why? Why do you do this to me? Oh, I don't even know why I rolled it.
That's
It's a 3.
all right. And yeah, I think that is a excellent place to take a little break.
Yay.
Hooray. Alrighty, guys, we're going to switch to intermission. I want to do a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. But we will see you at 10:44. All right, we are back. So, Savion, as you're taking watch here, you feel it's like midway through the third watch, and you just get this tugging, kind of nagging feeling um, that you are being watched. And as you kind of turn around to look, the cave and your companions are no longer there. And as you kind of turn back to look out into the forest, it is also no longer there. You are in what seems like a misty, silvery void.
All right, let's get this over with.
Your voice kind of echoes.
Seeing as how that's how the last two have gone.
Yeah, your voice kind of echoes off, and in the distance, you can hear some footsteps approaching you as the figure of Lorne comes into view.
You know, you could just show up like a regular person. Like, that is an option.
No, I'm afraid it's not one for me. I think we should have a talk, Savion.
It's got anything to do with our last brief conversation?
Indeed. It does indeed. Firstly, I suppose I should congratulate you. You all did rather well against that hag. Although you did let her gain better positioning on you and, well, and not there been some interference, would have been very bad for all of you.
I'm sure we would have been fine. We'd have figured it out like we do.
You know, I think that's why I've come to like you, Savion. You just keep pressing on.
You know, you got a weird way of showing people that you like them.
Well, we have a very weird story.
We really don't, you know? You showed up and told me to give you something, and I said, not gonna happen. And then, you tortured me. I don't really know how that's complicated.
When I first saw you with your companion, your friend Cacophony, I thought something had gone horribly wrong. Knowing who her mother is, that the Coven are her aunts, I thought you had been compromised. But now I'm wondering how much you remember, if anything.
Remember about what? Exactly.
You told me that you faked your death to escape your family.
Yeah.
It's curious because I remember the events in quite a different way.
I bet you do. And I bet you're going to tell me how you remember them. See, here's the problem, Lauren. You and I got off on the wrong foot, and I don't trust you. So you could tell me just about anything you want right now. And there ain't much that's going to make me believe it.
Well, I suppose that's fair. But fortunately, or unfortunately, this isn't a matter of trust. It's a matter of survival for both of us. I know that part of you is missing. Part of your soul is in that compass.
Wait, what? My soul.
Yes, Savion. Part of your soul is trapped in that compass. Trapped with me.
All right, I'll bite. Why are you and me trapped together?
Well, I suppose you can thank the Coven for that as well. They have been plotting against their sister, the more talented, the one they envied the most, and who carved out this domain you find yourself in. And so they sought out aid from anywhere they could. They brought me. And when I refused their offer to work with them, it seems they had a backup plan to try and force me into their service by binding my soul to this gem. But, at least from what I've been able to gather, the only way they could bind it was by using the blood of a noble Eladrin.
My blood.
Indeed. Or that of your sister's, which might explain why she is here.
All right. You want to start over? Make things right again between you and me?
I would like to be free.
Fair enough. Where's my sister? she alive? And is she safe?
Alive, yes. Safe for the moment. Again, yes. She is with Indolin. I might be trapped in here, but I can project my being briefly. And doing that, I've managed to gather some allies. 2 of which you've met already.
Now, who might that be?
Well, the first one was the lovely Madame Charm. I believe you've had the pleasure to meet at Bavlorna's hut.
Mm-hmm. She was a peach.
She's useful.
So the assassin that's working for the Hags is actually your ally? That's what you expected me to believe?
She works to further her own ends.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and who's the other one?
Well, perhaps I should explain that it was Charm who managed to retrieve this magical item and get it out of Prismere. Until a time where it was right to take our revenge against the Coven.
You know, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't know if I want you to be free. But that's a conversation for another day.
It is.
Anyway, as you've so delightfully put it, I stay on task, so I'll ask again what you need from me, because we almost did hither, or thither. I don't even know anymore. We're almost to one of them. And I'd rather take out another hag.
Well, and that, Savion, is all I want you to do. It seems all 5 of us find ourselves converging with all our goals aligning.
I just want to make it damn clear. You ain't part of us. You might be, and he pulls out his little compass, you might be in the same little circle as you and me. But I just want to make it real clear, you ain't us. And you're going to stay far, far away from me and my friends. Hey, you can do whatever you want with me. But Brody, Anemone, they off limits. And Ani, you just stay away from her.
Well, you don't have to trust me, but you can believe me when I say I wish to be with your circle of friends as much as you want me to be here. I'm more of a unwilling passenger, but once the Coven is defeated and no more, we can part our separate ways. Your friends will have their things back, Oni will assumedly have her mother back, and I'll be free to return to my home.
Which is where?
Probably somewhere you haven't heard of. But it is a plane called Pandemonium.
Okay. Well, so you took me to your nice little secret rendezvous to tell me to keep doing what I'm doing, just so I'm clear.
I wanted to start over.
Yeah.
But if I could offer you a bit of advice, and it is up to you. You can take it or leave it. That makes no difference. But if you're wise, I would pay attention and be very cautious of your friend Ani.
Yeah, we're done. Can I go home now?
You may go. And he kind of waves you off and turns around and walks off, slowly disappearing in the silvery mist.
Oh, shit. Lauren, one more thing.
Yes.
Does he turn around?
He does.
Next time you need me, just don't. I'm better off. And I'll turn my back to him.
You don't get a response. And as you turn your back, you are immediately facing the woods again.
I realize this is slightly above game, but if I go wait.
You cut out. Can you repeat that?
If I know this is slightly like above game asking this question, but if I go to wake up Brody right now, would he still have his long rest?
You know what? I'll say yeah. This is basically as you come to. It is
Because Ani took first watch and I took second, so
I was gonna say, yeah, that would
Yeah.
have been the end. That would have been end of third, so he should have had it by the end of the second.
yeah. So
Okay.
that's fine.
all right. I'm gonna go wake up Brody and just kind of gently shake him with like the shush finger over my mouth. And once I notice he's awake, I'm just gonna point outside of the cave.
Bro's just gonna kind of do that, like kind of like like just like the first thing in the morning type face, and grab his sword and just slowly get out of bed to again not wake Annie or anything, and head out to the front of the cave.
Ah, all right, cool. You took your sword with you. That's kind of what I needed.
I honestly don't know if I can. Well, no, I can. I know I can leave it behind. Never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
This compass. He pulls it out and sets it on the ground. You think you could smash it with your new fancy sword? We ain't tried to destroy it yet. I'm about sick and tired of this thing.
Doesn't that like thing like have like isn't that thing supposed to like help us while we're here?
It's tormented me since we've been here. Can you smash it to pieces?
Brody is getting insight, Savion.
Do you
Sure.
wish to be inside?
Yeah, okay.
Savion?
Yeah, that
23.
I got a nat 1. I don't think you could
Yeah. Insight the bard. Go ahead.
yeah. No, it's okay.
That was a good roll.
Yeah.
It's not
Again,
wisdom.
I can't. Look, if you ever get above a 20, I can't beat it. Okay, look, okay, all right. All right. I'm gonna let Briskin like hold on. I'm gonna try to find some kind of like he'll like reach into uh his shirt and pull out like like a hamburger wrapper. I don't fucking know. I'm trying to be silly. And just like all right, in mud, he's just gonna write, all right, if something goes wrong, I, Savion, take responsibility for Brody's actions. All right, if you could just sign here on right next to the X and the dotted line, that'd be fantastic.
I use my mage hand to pull a quill out and sign it.
All right. All right, now that that's all taken care of, you might want to stand back because I don't know if magic colliding like this is gonna cause another wild thing.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's go like maybe like a quarter mile out so we keep the girl safe.
Okay. I mean, quarter mile is fairly far, but yeah, all right. That's as far as you want to go.
All right. Well, like 200 feet.
That seems much more reasonable. Okay. Do you want me to just make a attack roll, DM?
Yeah.
I'm well aware this is gonna do nothing but terrible things, but I'm tired of it. I want it gone. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that absolutely hits. Roll damage.
All right. Do you want me to also roll a D100 while I'm at it?
No, you didn't cast a spell.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, and I did a good chunk of damage. 15 points of damage.
Fuck this thing up. Come on, Hulk smash.
I'm waiting to hear from the DM.
He's trying to figure out what to do.
He's like, fuck.
As you lay a solid smash into this compass with your sword, you feel a piercing pain, and you take 15 damage necrotic damage.
Fucking Christ. Okay. You just see like a diagonal line across Brody's chest just like start to bleed red, and he's just
Got you. 14 points of healing. Anything?
okay.
How's the compass?
As you look at it, it looks like nothing has happened. No effect.
Like I didn't even put a fucking scratch in it, but he kind of like wipes up, like daps up his own blood though. I'm like, but I hit pretty damn hard.
Yeah, no, you did about as good as I was hoping. All right.
Yeah,
Fuck
I did
it.
I did a quarter of my health to myself.
All right. Let's walk back, I guess. Look.
Sorry it didn't work out for what you're trying to do, I guess.
Nah, it's totally fine. Look, about last night.
It's fine, Savion.
No, it. Look, I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to do better. It's just, it's hard seeing things go right for you, and it's just hard. And I don't mean I'm not happy for that, but that's all. I probably could have expressed it a little differently, but well, when you lack an ability to express things in a healthy manner, then that's what you get.
I understand that better than anyone here. It's really your. Thank you for your apology, and I do accept it. I wasn't trying to be lackadaisy in anything I was doing. It was
Honestly, it was really childish of me, but just seeing you happy made me mad. And I took it out on you, and that's not right. I should be happy that you're happy.
I'm happy. That doesn't mean I'm not worried. Like I'm s- I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified for what's going on with what's going on with Annie's parents, Cacophony's mom, your sister, your entire fucking family, with hell, with even Lauren.
Yeah, that's what this whole thing was about, actually.
Yeah, I wanted to say I had a feeling, but that would be a lie. And but I understand the needing of feeling like the world isn't being fair to you. Um, but I am trying to be helpful to everyone, but I also know that not not everyone not everyone can walk around with their with with the glums.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if I'm too happy. I don't know if that's like the right word to use.
No,
I
I mean, you should be happy. You got all this good stuff. You got this cool sword. You got your sister. You got your serenity.
I got
mean,
cursed.
There's, well, who hasn't? But
Oh no, like I got my serenity back, but it's in this sword, so I don't technically. I guess it can still be kind of easily taken away from me. But also I got these like weird markings now that, yeah.
he pulls out the compass. Apparently, my soul is in here. It just like stares at you dead in the face.
God, I'm never gonna win a contest between you because you apparently you just can win everything.
And puts it back in his pocket.
Um,
The good thing is no one can take it because God knows I've tried to get rid of it.
I mean, wait, did you just ask me to destroy part of your fucking soul?
And we ain't gonna worry about that. Anyway, I guess we're back. Why don't you try to get some sleep before the sun comes?
No, Sav, we're gonna talk about that real quick. That's the type of burden you don't put on someone else without them knowing what they're doing. Because
Alright.
if I would have found that out by at some other point that I knowingly killed part of your soul, I believe Cacophony would full on murder me, and then we'd have to deal with Annie killing Cacophony, and then you dealing, yeah, and it just, yeah.
Yeah, but you signed a waiver, so you're clear of any wrongdoing.
I
Remember?
don't know if Oni is the type to take legal paperwork into account. Also, we don't even have a notary, so this isn't even really technically legally binding. And I still technically took the consequence for the action because
Actually, technically, we're in part of the Fae, and I royalty, like it counts, right?
You need to make up your mind on whether you're royalty or not, because you keep on flip flopping back on it.
No, I'm not royalty. I forget.
Oh, okay.
All right, but honestly, so fuck it. Just go wake everyone up.
Look, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just like that's something
It's
you gotta
fine.
tell somebody if you're gonna have them try to destroy part of your
It's
soul.
fine. I was gonna tell everybody this next part, but so instead of just telling you, let's just fucking. He starts yelling. Everybody, wake the fuck up! Get over here!
Good morning to you too.
Yeah.
I send out my singing mushroom that it's too early to wake up.
Yeah, I would have burned that mushroom if it was singing right now. Eldritch blast that bitch to the face.
I just
Sav's in
imagine
a
Roy
mood.
Mustang versus Lus or Envy.
Yes.
Sav is in a massive mood right now. Don't. All right, look. I got visited again by our favorite. Ani. Apparently, these hags are your aunts.
I'm sorry, what?
Look, that's what this is what Lauren said. And to be honest, I don't trust anything he says. As far as I could throw him, and God knows I can't throw nothing more than 2 feet. So you can take it and trust him if you really want to. I don't. Problem is, he has no reason to lie.
That's a weird thing to lie about too.
Exactly. So I don't know. I think he's telling the truth on that one because he, like I said, he ain't got no reason to lie about it. But
But why did your auntie curse you?
huh?
I'm talking to Oni. Why would her auntie curse her? That's terrible. That's not how you treat family.
Because unfortunately, Annie's family isn't always nice.
Because if Ani's mom really is their 4th sister, according to Lorne, they're very jealous of her for being superior. So there's other news. I mean, that's really big, and I feel like we should circle back to that one. But, and he'll pull out the locket again. Apparently, Lorne's soul and my soul are both bound together and trapped in this locket.
And we can't destroy it either.
And we can't destroy it. Not that we know because we tried or anything like that.
No, we would never do that.
Lorne told us we can't.
Yeah.
That's not true. I'm not gonna lie to Yanni. We tried. It failed miserably.
Yeah.
Was this before or after you knew your soul was in the locket? She's giving you this, like, smile. This really dangerous smile.
So, after that part, we came back and he asked me some
Moving
questions, and
on.
I just kind of figured it was best to just talk to everyone at the same time. Everybody at 3 different occasions. So here we are. So, I'm just gonna put one thing out there real fast, and before everyone freaks out, I just want y'all to take just 30 seconds and just think it over before you immediately blurt out, "No, you're crazy. That's stupid." I want you guys to find the things you've been missing, but I'm not gonna take mine.
Okay, so we need breakfast before you say stupid shit like this.
You made it 4 seconds. I'm proud of you.
Really? I tried to speak up right away. I'm sorry.
Well, she's not even that she didn't even say no. She just said that we have to have breakfast first.
Yes.
Too, so it's
If
not
you-
any.
If you want to do self-destructive ideas and bring them to us, I think that breakfast makes it go over much better.
All right. Well,
I'm going to start making breakfast, and then we're going to talk about this. Or you guys can discuss, but I'm going to make breakfast. I'm hungry. And she immediately goes to the campfire and starts making breakfast. Anemone can't cook.
it's fine. I'm eating a
Brody,
ration. It's fine.
Brody, having lived with her for 15 years, I'm actually gonna go make sure that she uses salt and not baking soda on the eggs.
Hey, Anemone, roll me a performance check to see how well you can fake a breakfast.
Inspiration,
Oh.
which means you get glitter bombed.
Yeah.
No, it checks out. I'm so glad that I said I'm bad at something, and the
You
dice
have
were
a-
like, "Yes, you are."
You have a D6 inspiration. It could be an 11.
The dice are like, "Yeah,
It could be
You're
it could
not-
be a 10. It could be at least a mid-road 10.
Nope.
It's not.
6.
the dice are like, no, guys, I
Look.
want you to know how bad she is at cooking."
Even when someone else rolls my roll, it's shit.
You are just eternally cursed.
Yeah, so you go over and start cooking. What ingredients do you want to add in?
Okay, so I know that eggs go for breakfast, and I understand the concept of needing coffee, but I want to be efficient. So I put the coffee grounds in the eggs.
Oh no.
And then I've decided that for a complete breakfast, you need, a carbohydrate. So I'm just going to take some flour and toss it in there as well.
Yeah.
And also, I like sugar, so as much sugary shit as I can find.
Okay. Yeah, you end up like grilling up this just flop of food.
It's an omelet, I think. I've
we'll
never
go
had an
with
omelet
that.
before.
We'll go with that. You like decorate the dish with some of the teeth you found from the teeth jar too.
Oh,
Oh god, it's their daily source of calcium, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro's gonna walk over and just be like, "Oh, that looks appetizing. Do you mind if I maybe help and ask change some ingredients there for you, babe?"
Okay. I'm actually going to nap because I've done my job and I'm very tired. Wake me up when breakfast is ready. And she goes to the tent and decides to sleep again.
Okay. Just go. If
Anemone, as you go into the tent, on your bedroll, you find a note, like
I will pick it
a
up.
little rolled up scroll.
I will pick it up and unroll it and read it.
All right, and I will show this to everyone. So let me know if you can see that. I can also post this in our Discord.
I can read it for y'all if you want.
I can make it bigger.
that's what she said. Sorry.
Ah.
Just muted.
Dearest beloved, in the vast expanse of time, my heart yearns for the radiance of your presence, longing for the solace of your embrace under the moon's gentle gaze. Amidst the shadows of doubt that once clouded my soul, a glimmer of hope emerges, whispering of our inevitable reunion ordained by the celestial weaver. I vow to traverse any realm to guide you back to my side, where our souls shall intertwine once more in a dance of eternal love. Yours forever, bound by the threads of eternity, Prince.
Purple rain.
Anemone is gonna read that, and she's going to come outside and be like, I don't think I can read because this is the craziest thing I've ever read.
Well, I can't read. Literally, I don't think I can. I go off numbers. I know numbers. Brody is like trying to read the back of like a protein box. And he is making like the most like meathead breakfast that is like all eggs, just some random berries he found. It is just
Meat and fruit, all about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is just absolute. Like you're like, where's this? Like, oh no, it's fine. It's just like he's got like a 5-egg omelet for himself.
Okay, Savion, I want to ask you a question. Are you in love with me?
Yes.
Okay, well,
He says like shrugging and like shaking.
well, you're the only prince I know, even though you're not really a prince because you've said you're not, but you really are. But I'm gonna show him the note.
TM, I have a really, really crazy question that I hope you say no. Is that my handwriting?
No, that is not your handwriting.
All right, good. Well, that as beautiful as it is written, that ain't my handwriting. I think Ani can attest to the grammatical nature and the signature that is not mine. Sounds like you have a different prince.
Okay. Do we know any other princes? I'm gonna I have to let them down easily because, well, Brody's my boyfriend now. Do we all remember that? Brody's my boyfriend, guys.
I haven't forgotten. I mean, I really hope he takes rejection well because I really don't want to have to fight a guy because he's in love with my girlfriend. Because I mean, to be frankly, who wouldn't be?
Do you guys? No, that couldn't have been. That's all he says.
What?
Helps if you talk
Did
fast out.
Did you lose your memory of what happened when you were?
No.
So you remember everything.
Yeah, and also I was 5.
Yeah, we weren't very old when we left.
Right. I was just wondering if maybe you were. I don't know. It don't make sense if he was 5, so never mind.
I'm very confused though.
Look, nothing here makes sense, so let's just keep going, and whenever
It's a very
figure
nice
out
letter,
who
though.
it is, yeah, whenever we figure out who it is, we can thank them for the nice word, let them down softly, and if they've got it, and I'll sick Brody on them.
Okie dokie. And she rolls it up and tucks it in her pocket.
Savion is doing everything he can to avoid any. He's just making small talk with. He's like, fuck, and goes and makes small talk with Brody just because it gets him away from Ani.
Ani's not in the cave.
Oh shit. Like disappeared?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you.
There she goes.
Bye.
No, I see her. She's right there, guys.
Oh look, she's flying away.
Let me fix that. Figure it out.
Ah, she's dead.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
No, we were in Loki.
So I'll just be like, all right, Brody. Look, here's the thing. I'm not actually interested in your conversation about protein.
Brody was 100% like about to like
Oh, yeah.
explain like the different. He was gonna explain soy, whey, all this, and just like you gotta get the right amount of macros and like calorie deficits.
He's had
Are
3
you looking to
conversations
build,
with
or
you
you're looking
already.
to build? There's no way you're looking to cut at this point. And he's just
Yeah,
like
Brody.
What?
Brody.
Oh,
Brody,
sorry.
I don't care. I'm just avoiding Ani.
Well, you're doing a very good job because I think
where
she's
the
gone.
fuck did you come from?
She's very sneaky. You get used to it.
Wait, she's
Yes.
gone. And I'll turn around. What the fuck? I thought you guys was... shit.
I've been making breakfast.
I have been doing silly nonsense.
As as Brody kind of turns like back to making his protein shake or whatever.
He's making just protein-heavy breakfast. That's all he's doing.
Yeah. You see a note pinned to the back of his shirt.
Holy fuck. And I'll peel it off the back of his shirt.
Okay.
And the whole time I'm just like, how the fuck did she put a note on his shirt and left? And we ain't seen it.
Brody's got a passive perception of 11.
I don't know. I'm usually very perceptive,
So,
but I was distracted by the prince that's in love with me.
so you unroll the scroll, and this is what you see.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no!
And as you unroll it, you see a severed rabbit's foot just kind of roll out.
Oh, shit. I am going to wait until he's done, working with knives and fire. Hey, Brody, why don't you come over here for just a second and put that utensil down and just come over here for just a second?
He's just holding a random butcher's knife. You have no idea where he got it from.
Nope, we're going to put that down. We're going to set that down.
I'm cutting the bacon. I don't even eat this. This is for you guys.
Put it down.
You guys have
All right.
rations. Where the fuck do you get bacon?
Don't worry about it, DM. Don't
Oh,
worry
okay.
about it.
Oh, okay.
They're like
Look.
bacon bits.
Let's be honest.
Yes.
The two of you are eating a cupcake.
Yes.
Anyway, he will bring you over and be like, all right, back. Here you go. And with like the severed foot still wrapped in it, and he hands it to him and immediately backs up as quickly as possible.
He opens it.
Wait,
But
shit, you can't read.
I can't read that. Can't read that.
All right, look, it says,
Oh
"Dear
shit, that's my foot.
Dirtbag."
Oh wait, no, that's not my foot, right? And he like moves the paper and like does the thing where he lifts up the bottom of each of his feet to make sure. Nope, yeah, there's still up there. Yeah, that's not mine.
Brody, focus.
Savion, you feel
It says,
Lorne
"Dear-"
just facepalm in your brain.
It says, "Dear Dirtbag, drop dead from Prince." And I will continue backing up again. Remember, that's from Prince, not from me. Just because I said it, please don't hit me.
Brody like takes puts his Annie, can you bring out your letter again real quick?
Yes. And
he's-
she'll bring it over.
Okay, and he'll like put theirs next to each other. Like, okay, yeah, that looks the same. That looks the same. Yeah, the signature's the same. Okay. I think you have a stalker and
Hey. Hey guys, can we get back to that? I'm pretty sure our
Oh,
friend
fuck, that's
and
right.
my
Oh,
girlfriend has been
right.
abducted.
Oh,
Can we get
I'm
back
so
to that?
fucking sorry. Yes, let's go. Let's go try to find Cacophony.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, things got okay. Look, I'm a rabbit, got small brain, small attention span.
All right,
Alright.
let's spread out. I'll go this way.
I will
How
go whatever way Brody is going, so he doesn't get his foot cut off.
So
I'm glad
our-
we split up, guys.
I'm just gonna go in.
Picking
We're all just gonna run
directions.
together. The fuck?
Split up.
Do
Okay,
you-
I'm gonna stay with him.
Well, it's a good thing that Brody is also following Savion.
Where's I? Wait, we're following me?
You're the one who just said we're gonna go start. You're the one.
And then I said split. All right.
It's
I
like,
turn around.
guys-
Okay, look, guys,
Wait.
let's split up. We can cover more ground, and whoever finds her first, just scream really loud.
But I have a crazy stalker, so I'm not leaving without Brody.
Brody has a crazy stalker.
Yeah, who
Okay.
wants to kill him?
And your friend and your friend might be in dear trouble, and we could be wasting time, all three searching the same place at the same time. Do you think you
You know
could put your stalker aside for just a second to maybe help said friend?
Okay, but if that
If he dies, you can kill me. How about that?
okay, fair.
All right.
She's gonna give Brody a quick kiss and then take off in a different direction. Just a random direction because she doesn't know where.
Yeah.
Okay,
If just if sake for sake of simplicity, for
Oh
for like
wait,
direction wise, if I'm gonna say south's the wall, and Savion goes
What
north,
wall?
Cochran goes east, Brody go west. Just for sake of simplicity.
wait. I'm going to use my before we all split up. I'm going to use my psychic whispers
Oh, good idea.
and see how
It's too bad we didn't do that when Ani was still here.
right.
All right.
Come on, show. How long is it? How long of a
Range.
yeah?
Oh, it's far. I used to have it's like a mile
Yeah,
or
no,
something like that. It's far.
I think it's. I roll a.
It's for how
psionic.
many hours?
Okay. Why can't I find it on my sheet?
You roll a psionic die, and it's how many hours that your telepathy connection lasts.
Okay.
I played this character for like literally 2 sessions, so therefore I know everything.
Yeah, but I literally can't find it on my sheet right now.
Features and traits.
You to send or receive a message, you and the other creature must be within 1 mile of each other.
Okay. Well, I will do that, and I will roll a psionics dice, which is a D8 now. Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Guys, we are in each other's heads for 6 hours.
Fuck.
Let's go.
Hell yeah! Remember, we don't hear every word. It's just we can send messages. We don't have detect thoughts going on each other constantly.
Yet somehow hear Anemone humming the ye old Mission Impossible theme this whole time in your heads. So she's not doing it out loud.
She's just it's
Okay,
just
we split up.
Yes.
Okay, 1 moment here. So is everyone just picking a random direction?
I mean, I would sure.
Okay, well, for anyone who's just wanting to look a certain direction, roll a d8 for me.
6.
And get the dice. 8. 3.
4. I am actually going to look for evidence of I'm not just wandering into the woods
Oh,
aimlessly.
That is an excellent idea because there are rolls you can make to follow tracks and things like that.
I'm screaming for Ani.
Savion hears in his head, you are going to attract wildlife.
Just 1 moment. Okay. For psionic whispers, It says, as an action, choose one or more creatures you can see.
That's why she said she was doing it before we took off.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you can be within 1 mile of each other.
And
okay.
it's equal to my proficiency bonus.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So I can add technically 3, but there's only 2.
Gotcha. Sorry, I was thinking you were trying to reach Oni with the
Oh,
Psychic
no.
Whispers. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no.
Gotcha.
I'm just
My bad.
making sure that we're all in touch so that if someone says, I'm under attack, we can all run.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you definitely know which direction.
Yes.
Okay. Anemone, you head off to the southeast. No, that was your psychic thing. You head off southwest instead. Brody, you head off west. And Savion, did you roll a d8?
A 6.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So you head southeast. And as you're going, you can each make me a investigation check.
Oh, goody.
Can I do like survival?
Yeah, I could say you could do investigation or survival, even perception.
Yeah.
Perception? Don't
That-
mind if
that
I
tracks.
do. That's a 26.
Jesus Christ.
I rolled a 1.
You got a 22.
Well, it's good knowing you, Ani. Hope you're not in my direction.
Savion, you are positive.
Lost.
Not you are positive. You are on the right track, and you continue on
Got it.
for about another hour. Well,
I actually let the other 2 know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got this. And also, we can see your roll. Your 2 DM roll. I'm pretty sure.
That don't work, do it?
I'm pretty sure I.
No,
I'm
it
pretty sure
doesn't.
I'm pretty sure she's this way, guys.
The custom rolls may not like working like that.
Yeah, apparently.
let's see. Anemone and Brody, both with your skill checks, you are pretty positive that Oni has not been those directions that you are going. You don't see
We
any
went.
signs of her, any footprints, any disturbances.
Of the Force.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
I don't think she's in this direction, and Savion is very confident, so let's follow him.
I mean, yeah, she's not this. No, she's not this way either. We can start running back.
It's
Yeah,
cool, guys.
me
She's
too.
just definitely this way. Y'all just come catch up with me.
Fantastic. I'm going to look around our camp for any hints of where she went and which direction.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
Fuck. It's a 3.
You do. Oh no, I was gonna say you do technically still have that advantage. I forgot.
The inspiration.
No, the bardic inspiration, but I forgot she used it and got a 1.
Yeah.
It only lasts for 10 minutes too.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, who knows? Doesn't matter.
Pretty sure it only lasts for 10 minutes.
I guess we're following Savion because I have no fucking clue.
They might get back at different times, and if they do, Brody will see if there's any lingering magical effects with with his magical awareness.
Guys, Where are you? You said you were catching up.
I'm over here. And I will jump out of a bush at Savion. I'm very sneaky.
How'd you catch up to me? I've been on the move going in this direction. Aren't you at camp?
Oh, never mind. Savion, I don't know what direction you're in.
I'm this way. That's all I say.
I'm very, very confused.
Yeah, I'll DM Chris, or 7 Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get there at the same time, or she's just there by herself right now?
I believe
Technically,
she
I'm
would be
faster
there.
than Brody.
What's your speed?
35.
Brody's faster.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay.
Right, fucking barbarians.
I would say y'all would see each other
Okay.
pretty close by there.
Other than the stuff he expects to ping, does anything ping off his magic awareness?
No, nothing.
Okay. Alright, fuck, can you roll like a history check or a survival check to try to like remember which way Sav ran off?
You would know Savion started walking off to the southeast. I won't make you roll for that.
Okay.
I assume you guys kind of let each other know which direction you were heading out in.
Yeah, I think you said Cacophony and Brody went southwest and west.
Annie and Brody.
Annie, thank you. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, I guess. I mean, he said she was that way. Do we just keep going that way?
I guess so, because I got nothing.
I didn't get anything going westbound either. Why don't you? I'm a bit faster. I'll go. You go catch up with Sav. I'll see if she's northbound.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna. I will. I'm gonna start running after Savion.
Okay.
And I'm just yelling his name in his head.
So that was gonna be my next point. I've been booking it in one direction the whole time. They went one way, came back.
Yeah, you were way ahead of them. You're pretty...
Do I hear her calling in my head?
Yeah, you can hear me. You can hear me, but you don't hear me out like in the actual real world.
No, but it only goes out for a mile.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
If we're doing the math of the way math works in D&D, you'd be able to get like the way a 30-foot speed movement creature can get like 36.
Well, it depends on how long we've all been going one. DM, would you say that we are within outside of a mile?
Fuck math. I don't want to do it.
That's why I just told you to make a choice.
Yeah. So you could still hear her, but it's kind of like if you have a bad cell connection where it's kind of cutting out a little bit. You could tell you're almost to the limit of the range of her telepathy. And I think right there, let's pause you guys for a moment as y'all are totally fucking lost. And
I'm not. I'm on the right way.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oni.
Yeah.
So as you are wandering through the woods here, you walk for a while and come upon a clearing surrounded by trees, and in the center of the clearing, you see a ring of mushrooms.
Do I know what rings of mushrooms generally signify?
I would say make a history or arcana check.
Well, they're both the same, so.
Bardic inspiration.
No.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to inspire yourself,
You can't.
yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think that even a 6 is going to help that too
Yeah.
much. Or an 8.
Yeah, that won't. Unfortunately, you have no idea.
Oh shit, they're pretty colors. Having gotten further away from her point of origin than she wanted to, I think she's just gonna kind of plonk herself down next to the circle of mushrooms on the just on the forest floor.
Okay. You just kind of plonk down and have a think over things.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of forgetting about that whole getting lost thing. Whoops.
Okay. As you're kind of sitting there thinking, make a perception check for me.
Maybe get out the two, pull out her locket and the other necklace and like fiddle with them a little bit to try and distract herself.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Okay. With a 13, as you're kind of sitting there messing with each of those necklaces, you see something kind of half sticking out of the dirt over here.
I will go investigate.
Okay, let's see here. Moment. As you go to take a look, you kind of dig up a little bit of the dirt around it, and you pull up this pendant that is made of kind of a reflective white stone, kind of engraved with these little runes that it looks very familiar to you.
Well, I just seem to be collecting necklaces. What are the runes?
Make a history check for me. I would say with advantage.
17.
Okay, nice. So, you don't know what the runes are on this, or even if they're part of any kind of language, but just with a flash, you remember this necklace. You remember it very well because when you were a kid, one of your best friends at the orphanage you grew up in wore this necklace. Until one day they just kind of disappeared.
Did we ever name that character?
Oh, totally. We totally named that character.
Yeah, you're about to name him in about 5 seconds.
Her name.
Susie.
Oh,
How about
Jesus.
Emma?
Jim.
The orphan formerly named Jim.
How about Emma? I like the name Emma.
Sure. Yeah. You recognize this as Emma's necklace.
She'll just kind of stand up, kind of brushing it off, looking at it. Turning around in a circle, looking all around the woods around her. Emma? Emma! She's just going to start yelling her name.
There is no response as you yell her name.
Well, she will pocket the necklace. And then maybe try to realize how far away she's gotten?
Okay. Yeah, I would say try and make a survival or perception with disadvantage.
Oh,
Yep, that's about right.
No idea. You have no idea where you're at. It'd probably help if you could see the map.
I think maybe she's gonna stay where she is. Maybe, let me see. Do I have anything useful?
I'll give you one thing just because you spent so much time close to this circle of mushrooms. There is almost kind of like a shimmer in the air in the area of this circle.
She will kind of wrap her hand around her necklace, her locket, and like walk up to the edge of the mushrooms and like real slowly like reach her hand out towards the shimmering.
As you reach out towards it, it kind of feels like almost like you're dangling your hand out the window. There's kind of like a pull against it.
Like, is it trying to like pull on her hand? Or just like
not enough to like really alarm you, but it enough to be noticeable. Like there seems to be something that that is kind of drawing you in to this spot. If you want, you can make a Arcana check.
18.
Okay. With that, I would say you've been in Prismere for a while, and you've seen a lot of the weird stuff. You've probably also grown up hearing some of the strange stories regarding the Fae and how they travel. This magic that you're certain now that the ring is producing seems to be what you've heard before described as a fairy ring, which is basically a portal from the Feywild to another place.
He's gonna take a big old step back from that. I think she's gonna try and find her way back. Even though she knows when she gets
The
lost,
girl who doesn't.
this is why she's in this situation. Is she got lost. I think she's just gonna sit down and wait because that's what Savion always tells her to do, even if she's mad at him right now.
Okay. We will come back to you. Yeah. The rest of you, Savion, you get the sneaking suspicion that maybe you were wrong. She's not this direction.
I'll link up with Annie and completely out of breath from running for this long. Okay, so what I thought was Ani might have been a deer. I don't think I went the right way. Shit.
Okay. Brody said he was going north to check. So let's try to get back to the camp. And then we'll try looking around again to see if any of us notice anything we missed.
Okay.
Let's go. And Anemone will take off in the direction she came from.
So I've been yelling and screaming her name this whole time. She didn't hear at any point?
No.
Damn.
Brody, are you still continuing north?
Is it the message? Okay, the message applied to Brody being northbound too.
Yes, I'll say.
About being lost. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. He'll head back. Not being able to find her for so long, just like no sign of her yet.
As each of you are heading back, go ahead and make me one more perception or survival investigation of your choice.
Can I give her advantage, please, and not
Yes.
roll?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, take advantage. I don't want to roll.
What?
Yes, you take advantage. I don't want to roll.
It's a 26 again.
Huh. I'm not playing your silly games, DM.
Okay. Let's see. Guys, we're coming from the southeast. Is that right?
Yes, that's where they were coming from.
Okay. Brody, you do see some broken sticks in the direction that you were walking as you're kind of coming back. kind of going more northeast, but it's hard for you to track. Anemone, as you and Savion are coming back to the camp, you actually finally can make out a set of footprints that you know is Oni's. And it seems like
Guys,
you have a trail.
I figured it out. This way. And I will start booking it in that direction.
I will follow.
Brody will try following those northeast tracks that he saw.
Okay. So you guys go for about 20 minutes or so and link back up with each other, kind of intersecting. And as your group rejoins, you do manage, say with that 26, to track Oni all the way to where her current position is. So as you guys exit the clearing, you see Oni kind of sitting by herself, right next to a fairy ring. No, agile.
Ani,
Hi, Oni.
Oh,
Savion thought you were kidnapped.
where did you, what happened?
I'm sorry, y'all. I just got a little turned around.
Oh.
everything all right? You go. Oh, you don't. Hold on here. He'll produce water for everyone. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, everything's fine. Why wouldn't it be?
Inside check.
The bards are going head to head.
Boom. 2.
Oh man.
I'll also insight check her.
Maybe I can meet it. Come on, Brody. Nat 20, buddy.
Nope.
Oh,
Come on!
Yes!
Oh.
Brody!
What? Look, we talked about
Wow.
manifesting. We talked about manifesting.
This is what you need to do, Chris. Manifest it. It will come.
I was confident I was gonna roll well. It rolled 2.
So, Brody, from your perspective, you can tell that she's not fine. She's pretty upset. And it's probably pretty obvious at who.
Brody just kind of like standing behind Savion, just kind of like nudges him forward with the back of his elbow.
Ah, what? What?
Go on, it's you, man.
Shit. All right. I'll walk over there. All right, look.
Why don't we go this way, Brody?
We'll go have our own conversation. I'll teach you some after run stretches, and they can have their combo.
Yes.
It's fine. I just got turned around trying to.
You and I both know that ain't the truth of it.
Does the
Look.
truth really matter?
I mean, are you at least gonna give me a second to explain my thought behind the process?
I'm listening.
You and I both agree this Lorne fella, he ain't no good, right?
Yes.
Well, the only thing keeping him inside this locket is my empathy. And you like me for me, right? You like me how I am?
Yes.
So, if at any point we made a decision to decide that Lauren was not a good person and should not be released on the, would it be the worst idea? I'm giving up something so small that could potentially, it's not like I'm trying to kill myself.
You just did.
It's part of my soul. It ain't me.
Your soul is you, Savion.
It's a piece. It's the piece that I'm lacking. That's all it is. It goes away, it gets destroyed, then all right, so I'm an asshole forever. At least Lauren ain't coming back. I just wanted to talk it over, but
You seem like you've made up your mind about it.
I wanted to see if it was possible. To be honest with you, I didn't have very high expectations.
You keep throwing yourself away like you think you're nothing.
For once, this wasn't me thinking I was nothing. For once, this was me thinking that I have an opportunity to do something real that would just not just benefit me, that would potentially benefit everybody. And by not doing it, I'd be real selfish. Don't you think?
There has to be another way.
Yeah. I mean, you figure it out, you'd let me know, but he told me that I should stay away from you at your bad news.
Yeah, so?
I'm done listening to him. First, he tortures me to try to get to you. And now he's trying to turn me against you. I'm done with him.
Maybe I need to have a chat with him.
That's not happening.
Because I'm getting really tired of him fucking with our lives.
That ain't happening. I made it real clear. He ain't coming nowhere near you.
You know, you keep talking about this future that you want to have. And with all these choices that you're trying to make, is there going to be one for us?
It's what I'm trying to make sure of. You really think we're gonna have a future with this lunatic loose in the world, trying to hunt you down?
If my mother is as powerful as everyone says she is,
Where the hell is she? Where is she? She ain't here. She ain't helping. She ain't done nothing.
we're going to get her free and then she's going to help us.
I hope you're right. Because if you ain't, when she's not there to help us, I ain't letting him out. I ain't putting you at risk like that.
Don't I get a say in that?
I told you before. There ain't nothing I wouldn't do to keep you safe. Whether that's being tortured, whether that's accepting that I'll never be fully whole, part of my soul will be gone forever. I still got you. But if I let him out, just because I want my empathy back, and he does something to you, you really think that trade is fair?
I want to talk to him.
That ain't happening. And I know we decided a long time ago that we was gonna be fair and honest with, but I'm telling you right now, ain't happening.
If he knows so much about me, I want to talk to him.
I'll make you a deal. You can talk to him after we find your mama. Plus, he's kind of mad at me right now because I was kind of shitty to him. So he may not want to talk anyway.
I'm not making any deals, Savion.
All right. Well, I ain't letting you talk to him. So that means you're gonna go stomping off into the forest because you're mad. So be it, but I'd rather you be mad than hurt.
You can't protect me from everything.
No, but I can die trying.
But I don't want you to die.
I can't think of any more appropriate point than that. So, as you guys are having this conversation, and Savion, as you utter the words, or I can die trying,
I die.
you all hear this very loud
Oh, that fucking bird.
cracking boom
Fuck.
up above you, and you see, looking up, and almost like appearing out of nowhere, just like appearing out of a rip in the sky, you see this creature come out howling and screaming about 150 feet above you.
Oh, I mean, we did just run through the forest yelling for like an hour. That's
Well,
fair.
Savion did. Brody and Cacophony were just like, we're gonna stay quiet.
No, Annie also did.
No, I was yelling in Savion's head.
She was. It's on the recording.
Well, I wasn't, so.
Oh, we know.
But I think it is.
I know what it is.
So
Hey guys, remember how I said I've never gotten to fight a dragon?
as it pulls
Not a dragon.
itself out of this portal, you see this glow begin to emanate from its eyes,
Oh,
and
God.
you just see a line of fire
Ah, shit.
cuts straight through the forest. Right about here. Missing you guys, but very
Right about-
close.
Right about where?
Up in this upper right corner. You know what?
Oh,
Do
okay.
I have that asset?
I think you're on the GM later too,
Oh,
because I'm not seeing a ping.
thank you. Yes. Right through here. Do I have that? I have magical effects. I can do magical effect things. Apparently, hold on. Sure. Stretch, you bastard. Yeah, basically just lighting up this whole section of woods as it fires this
Cool.
I-beam across, just screeching about 150 feet up above you guys. And as it fires its I-beam through the woods, you see it still hovering, looking down at you, its eyes glowing blood red. And I think that's where we'll end the session.
Oh no.
Oh man,
It's a
I
giant
knew
praying
it
mantis,
wasn't
yo.
a dragon, but it's the first dragon-like thing I'm getting to fight.
It's a praying
I-
mantis.
It's arguably
know what
worse.
it
That's the Jabberwocky, isn't it?
Yes, it's
Yup.
Jabberwocky.
And
Look, guys, I don't know what it is, so don't ruin it.
and a buff game, Jabberwocky usually don't pull themselves out of portals.
It's like somebody stuck it at us because said, "Go play."
Come on, do the combat. No.
It's not like it was. It's not like we were. It's not like we saw its footprints or anything.
No.
We know it was here.
That's a good point. Do the footprints look the same?
And he's gonna run up and check. Just kidding.
Yes, but does anyone
Yeah,
have
we're
a
gonna
magnifying
jump
glass?
150 feet into the air.
Yeah, Brody, jump. Brody, jump.
Look,
Brody, throw me.
Look, Brody can jump 15 feet in the air without moving. So
Anemone is just gonna have him throw her. She's very aerodynamic.
yeah, it's like it'll be fine.
It's
Brody-
fine.
Brody's got that god power, and he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So is the hag pissed at us and put a giant creature at us to kill us, or did I make Ani's daddy mad? That's the question.
Those are definitely questions.
I don't think so, 'cause
Questions
we
we
saw the
might find
tracks
out
before.
next time on Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
Ba, ba,
Ba,
ba,
ba, ba.
Next time
All right.
on WBTWL.
Well, it was an excellent stream. Enjoyed it very much. I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. Thank you for joining us at Chaotic Crusaders. We love having all of you here to join us on our fuckery and escapades.
Hope you enjoyed the shenanigans. We love you all.
Bye, Sandy.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Sandy. Bye, Sandy.
And as we will do with every stream now, we will start it by saying hello, Sandy, and bye, Sandy.
the MVP of every session.
Yeah, sorry if you have like top tier Patreon clubs, you're never gonna get that.
You know what?
Sorry.
Sandy, I'm writing you into the game. We will find a way.
Why could I see Sandy being like Mr. Wizardly?
Anyway, good
Yes.
night, everyone.
Good night.
Have a good night. Oh, I could see Sandy being Mr. Wizard.